Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Oh, gracious, good morning to you good people. It's your girl KP. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Thursday morning, what I like to call Friday light. It is 2:43 in the a.m. and it's June 18th. I'm going to start off with the foolishness of this day. The foolishness of this day. The day started off with me getting up on time, doing that, I'm just going to close my eyes for a few minutes, and then realizing I overslept just a little bit. I'm still here at my time, but I overslept just a tinch. That's a touch and a pinch for those of you who don't understand what I just said. A tinch. And I get into my office. I'm doing my insulin routine. I'm setting up for the day. I'm putting in a couple of what we call here miscellaneous notes to inform folks of certain goings on, as Bernie Mac would say. And I hear what I know is gunshots. And no, it wasn't fireworks, because it was too rapid succession, or too rapid of a succession. And it was a small caliber. My guess is a 22, because the pops didn't have enough oomph behind them. So what did my dumbass do? And yes, I'm fully claiming dumbassery. I go to the window. Now, I've already turned on the lights in my office. Parking lot is black because for whatever reason the lights are out on that side of the building. I think the timer is off because for a couple of days now they've been off and they come on during the day. But that's neither here nor there. I'm in the window and I'm clearly a visible target. That's the first dumb thing of the day. And as I'm speaking, I'm thinking of the song by India Ari. It's The Little Things. Now, she's talking about the joy they bring, but for me, there's a level of frustration because I work in a facility that has a substation for the sheriff's office. So there's always at least 8 to 10 sheriffs in a building across the way. Nobody came to investigate. Okay, just leave it at that. Just another day in the neighborhood. Then, sometime later, I hear definite sounds of a radio. Nothing. I'm still looking. Go to another window where the lights aren't on. I don't see any cars or cops walking. And I know the parking lot is an echo chamber, so the Lord only knows where the shots came from, but they were definitely shots. Now, further down the road, about a block and a half maybe, there is a grassy area with a sound wall way at the top, because it's on a hill, an incline hill. And that grassy area leads to freeway. You know, San Francisco is full of hilly streets. Every so often, you know, the folks who, here's that lovely phrase, who are unhoused, homeless y'all, who are unhoused, tend to set small arson blazes in this area. So every so often, you know, you'll see a charred pathway. Or as I walk in the morning, I see rats who cast shadows scurrying back and forth. That's how big they are. They cast shadows. So you have that. Now I'm in my office and I'm setting up. Like I said, I did my insulin routine. I'm sitting here and I realized I have to go into the kitchen area where we have, first there's the copier and the fax machines and all that. And because we've relocated offices and we want to limit access to certain areas, there's a wall that has been erected and a door that has just been installed. Now, you have to come at this door from an angle because of the way the old building is built. So there was some allowances made in construction. So if you have big hands or, you know, there's something in the way, you're going to have to play a little bit to have access to this lock. That's not an issue. No biggie. The issue for me is the first lock install or doorknob install, the door didn't close all the way. So the man, maintenance guy, worked on it all day yesterday, off and on, coming back and forth with parts and whatnot. Why you don't bring the things that you need the first time? Hey, job security. But today, new lock and everything, I go to this area, turning my key. Now there's a level of expectation. When you turn your key, you work the knob. Now, newsflash, realize the knob is on the left-hand side of the door. I'm not left-handed, but again, the old construction required some adjustments. So, of course, I shift my body, use my right hand. Again, there's a level of expectation when you put your key in your lock. You turn the knob and you enter. I'm attempting to turn the knob, excuse me. The knob doesn't turn. So, as it all works out, again, I'm not left-handed, so I want you to visualize this. You put your key in your lock. You turn the lock. The doorknob does not work. You push the door and it opens. So, mind you, I'm not left-handed. Key in the lock. It's my right hand, y'all. Turn. Now I got to cross over my body. Push. Because if I'm turning the lock and I attempt to push it with the key, I'm eventually going to damage the tumblers. If I turn the lock with the key in the lock and I push the door, there's a possibility that at some point, given wear and tear, that this key may break. You can't make this stuff up.